Guys, it's time to be serious. I'm locking in for this review. When I ranked every Disney movie, the top 3 were Lilo and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King. These 3 movies are not just some of the best animated movies ever, but some of the best movies out there. The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast remake are absolutely awful in my opinion. If I had a kid and they want to watch The Lion King, I'm putting on the original, no doubt. I won't even give them an option. Same thing with Beauty and the Beast, and when it comes to Lilo and Stitch, I'm gonna say they can pick either. Yeah, the movie was good. Disney got me, okay? They got me. Maybe I'm being gaslit, but I didn't love it, but I liked it a lot. I feel like I need to go to confession, oh father, for how I've sinned. Lilo and Stitch is the story of a young Hawaiian girl who mistakes an alien who causes mayhem for a puppy. The problem with these Disney remakes is how much they steal from the original, and it feels just watered down. Snow White, perfect example. That original movie may not be amazing to me, but it's a groundbreaking film because it was the first of its kind. And then you switch to 2025, and it's like, then when they added new stuff, it's not really executed that well. Lilo and Stitch takes the spirit of the original, but also naturally adds new things into its story. It doesn't work to perfection like Jungle Book, but it's a worthy effort. For those counting at home, this is the 5th time on the channel I've talked about that remake, and I still haven't reviewed it, my fault. When it comes to child actors, they range from god-awful to exceptional. Maya Kealaha is exceptional as Lilo. She shows so much powerful emotion for a star her age, and this is her first movie ever. That shit is awesome. She's extremely believable as the sassy, mischievous little girl that stole our hearts in the 2002 classic. Even the other actors and actresses who play these characters like Nani are great. Chris Sanders is back as Stitch, and of course he is the best part of the movie by far. Stitch is just one of those characters with a cute, unique design, and his antics are always entertaining no matter what property he is in. He mimics a lot of the lines and actions of the original counterpart, but that's totally fine because I love this blue guy. The entire world loves this blue guy.
No. Pizza so much. Thank you, pa. It's like bam, 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 and then it's like and then that's it.
The CGI on him fits in so well. Whenever he is interacting with real people or objects, it's never jarring. Maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes it looked like Stitch was an animatronic, and that's filmmaking that I adore. For him looking so good, I'm surprised the budget of this movie was $100 million, which for a Disney remake is really cheap. There are a lot of healthy changes to this movie. Nani has another motivation besides being a good provider for Lilo, and when Stitch gets run over this time around, it's hysterical. He also says the N-word. But some changes don't sit well with me. The CGI designs of the alien creatures are very faithful to the original, and while some look wonky, I think it's as good as it was gonna get. Jumba, on the other hand, is simply dislikable in this version. He does have some funny jokes here and there, but the way his character is handled is weird. Instead of the iconic voice we know, it's just Zach Galifianakis talking through Jumba's hyper-realistic design, and is very strange. When he talks, I'm just picturing between 2 ferns and fucking Humpty Dumpty. The scenes that borrow from the classic are handled fair, but sometimes it feels like they are being rushed through and doesn't give the plot time to cook properly. They absolutely did a speed run of that opening with Stitch escaping the council. That shit literally lasts only 5 minutes and he's already on Earth, and it felt like the credits were ending by then. That's what it feels like. There's a huge character missing from the movie whose absence changes the final act of the film. The final moments of the movie are definitely not as good as the original, but it's where we see the powerhouse acting of Lilo's actress, so in a way, it makes up for it. But why does this remake work when the others don't? What is the secret formula that Disney has discovered to make a remake that had me smiling and admittedly tear up? It's easy. They picked the right movie to adapt. Lilo and Stitch is a story that is tender and unapologetically delicate. For starters, it stars a very cute and marketable creature. This creature acts like a dog, and everyone loves dogs. Lilo is a little girl that is very realistic. She's not a perfect angel. She gets in trouble, but you feel bad for her because she lost her mom and dad. Her older sister Nani has to get her shit together, or social services will take her little sister away. For a Disney movie, this is deep stuff, and I think is Disney's most emotional film other than The Lion King. Seeing real life people go through this tragedy of having a cute animal who mistakenly breaks a family more than it has, and having to deal with the subject matter of a little girl being taken away from her only family member kills the heart. I know the movie is borrowing its story, but honestly, this story has always been so rich that if the original film never existed and we just had this, I still think it would be a big hit. Lilo and Stitch actually surprised me. I'm always gonna pick the original with its watercolor backgrounds and a Jumba who doesn't sound like a bitch, but for what it's worth, this remake is worth just one viewing. Wait, you know, now that I think about it, Pleakley really wasn't in drag. Fuck this movie. Snow White was better.